Hey everyone, it is Anthony and Joe here with you for a very exciting break, I would say.
yeah.
We have a Lord of the Rings collector booster box here.
Tales of Middle Earth.
Tales of Middle Earth. Joe, I have a confession to make for you.
What's that?
I've seen these movies once.
That's very few.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Much less than, maybe not the average person, but
Yeah, I mean that is one higher than I thought it was going to be when
Oh,
you said
okay.
you had a confession. I
Okay.
was like, you haven't seen it's your homework.
10 years ago.
Are you
Once-
not doing your homework?
once 10 years ago. I've seen these movies once 10 years ago. So none of these characters are really going to mean that much to me. I remember some and have absorbed some through cultural osmosis. But nonetheless, this will still be a fun set to open. There are some, they're all Lord of the Rings themed, but there are some, cards that are not explicitly Lord of the Rings named, I guess. So we'll still talk about this. And I assume you've seen the movies more than one time.
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen the extended cuts and the theatrical cuts.
So you're here as the lore expert.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Expert's a strong term.
Well,
Fan.
okay, all right. We have one fan, two Magic fans though, and that's what matters. So we're gonna crack this open, see what we get, see if we, there's some pretty interesting stuff I think we could
Yeah,
open from this.
There's
So
some cool stuff in these collector boosters.
yeah, we'll see if we hit any of those explicitly cool things. I forgot about the box toppers. Do you want to do that last?
Let's do that first.
Let's do it first. So the box toppers are all reprints of various, pretty much all good Magic cards that are reskinned with the Lord of the Rings, kind of like how the Godzilla cards are, where it says like the actual card name in a small text box on the bottom with the like in-universe name. So this one,
Fangreen Forest, which is Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth.
so that's the Modern Horizons 2 Urborg style card. So this,
Greenborg.
Greenborg, Forborg. So that's a cool one. It's a good card. They're all pretty good. Cavernous Souls was one of the big ones. There's a few others. Shadow Spear, I know, is there. So every box is going to come with one of those. So you're guaranteed to get a good card to start out.
We once again have the usual 12 packs for a collector box. For those of you that remember March of the Machines Aftermath,
Oh,
those
yeah.
were much smaller.
Much smaller.
These are back to regular size.
Yep. And they have the similar, allotment to like a regular March of the Machine or like a Phyrexia all will be one collector booster, and they are equally hard to open. Joe.
I'm gonna work on getting these a little bit done for you.
Well, it's all right. I'll start with that one, I guess.
There's gonna be so much ASMR of pack
Yep.
opening here.
It's gonna be crazy.
Was that search foil? Or
We
just
have
regular foil?
just a regular. The Soothing of Smeagol, Mushroom Watchdogs, Shire Terrace, Fire of Orthanc. So these are all the commons and uncommons at the start. Stone of Eric. This card's actually quite good.
Yep.
That will be fetched by Urza Saga quite a bit in Modern, I would guess. This set is Modern legal, by the way. This is not a standard set, not Pioneer legal. It is straight to Modern. It's not quite Modern Horizons power level. You do have these very, very cool map basics drawn by Devin Rue, who's an outstanding map artist.
Yeah.
If anyone's a fan of Critical Role, she did the original Critical Role maps. She's quite talented. We have Goldberry, River Daughter. Moves counters around. Pretty interesting card there. Born Upon a Wind lets you basically mass quicken, right?
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Serdan, the shipwright? Is that right?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I've only seen it written, so
Okay, fair
we're
enough.
gonna mispronounce some stuff. Frodo Baggins. That's
I know
the
that
one
one.
you should know. Yeah,
Yep,
there you
I
go.
know that one.
In the showcase frame.
Yes.
I really like how the showcase frame looks.
This is a very nice frame. We have the Green Dragon Inn.
Just Homeward Path.
Homeward Path.
reprint.
That's right. You get one of the box toppers in the pack.
Yeah, but they're non-foil in the pack.
Correct. Okay. Storm of Saruman in Borderless. It's a nice mythic there.
Yeah.
A few copy spells. We have Oliphant.
Yep, which is, the elephants in that continuity.
Okay. And we have Saruman of many colors, but he's really. I'll let
Three
you
is
make,
many.
I'll let you make the joke. Okay.
Yeah, 3 is more than half. Like,
Yeah, but like it's
and
not
also
the,
it's a foil showcase frame Saruman.
it's not the
really
most
nice looking.
not the most colors. We have Deceive the Messenger, Smite the Deathless, Woes Pathfinder, Bewitching Leechcraft, Butterbur Bree Innkeeper, Meriadoc Brandybuck.
Yep.
These are some names. The Swamp in the map art. Shagrat Lootbearer, Fall of Care Andros, Raise the Palisade, Legolas. I know that one.
Yep.
I know him.
Counter of kills.
Ah,
Sounds
Counter of
killing
Kills.
and counting it.
That's also, I know that's the dwarf's name.
Gimli.
Yeah, that's his moniker in this as well as Gimli,
Also
Counter of
Counter of
Kills.
Kills,
Yeah. Aragorn the Unifier.
Yep.
Gollum Patient Plotter. I know that character too. Gandalf. I know that one too.
Friend of the Shire.
Friend of the Shire, the uncommon Gandalf, and Gandalf the Grey.
So many Gandalfs.
That's a lot of Gandalfs too, in fact.
Double showcase foil frame there at
Yeah.
the end for the Gandalfs.
That's kind of cool.
yeah.
Pretty
And
neat
then
there.
also the Gollum.
And the Aragorn too.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of some pretty recognizable characters
Yeah.
in that pack.
I was actively sad that Aragorn is no longer depicted as Viggo Mortensen. However, every depiction that is not Viggo Mortensen is equally valid.
Yes. He's
They are all in a tie for second place.
yes. Vigo is quite cool. I remember that from my one watch through of the movies. We have the same swamp, I think. King of the Oathbreakers, which you cannot play as your Oathbreaker. Isn't that fun?
Why can't you play it as your
I think it needs to be a Planeswalker, doesn't it?
Oh, I thought Oathbreaker was legendary
I think it's
and a
Planes
spell.
Planeswalker signature spell. So King of the Oathbreakers is not cannot be your Oathbreaker. So that's some fun there. Mirkwood Trapper, Gollum Patient Plotter.
I always liked Horn of Gondor as the flavor text being, okay, everybody make a human right now. It's really weird if you think about it.
We have the Shire
Yeah.
and the Borderless. That looks nice. We have Elrond, Master of Healing. Pippin's Bravery. Frodo, Sauron's Bane, which
Well, that's
is
the cool one that
Yep.
levels up a bunch of time and then eventually kills somebody if you've been tempted by the ring enough.
that's a Figure of Destiny kind of card where it levels up over time.
Interestingly on this, there's not really a downside to being tempted by the ring, which is,
No.
if you know anything about Lord of the Rings, it's that there is no downside
Yep.
to being tempted by the ring.
I saw someone online defend that by saying that to the ring bearer themselves, there is no downside.
More or less,
So-
yeah. Like, it tracks.
Yeah. They actually said, I don't know if you saw the interview, they said they originally tested it with having a downside, but it was very unfun, so they cut it.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough. Planes,
The
Ah,
One Ring,
but not
the fancy
not
kind,
the fancy
not the
one.
fancy.
but it is a foil, the One Ring. So we will take it nonetheless. Archivist of Gondor, Samwise the Stout-Hearted. This card's pretty good, actually. Dol Amroth, which is Minamo, School of Water's Edge. That's a pretty good reprint.
Yeah.
Cool. Dunland Creebane, Gollum Patient Plotter and Foil, and a regular.
Oh,
Extended?
We get to do the art thing. We get to
Yep.
do the art thing. So do that. Give me the Gollum. Give me the Gollum.
Oh, the Golem. Oh, yeah.
you didn't notice that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Look at that. Look
Yeah.
at that. It was seamless.
Yep.
Seamless, except for the seam.
Yeah, there is literally a seam. Yeah, I forgot they did the. There's
Yeah.
like how many panoramas?
Oh, there's so many panoramas.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Panoramas for days. There's play sets of panoramas.
Yeah,
Of this.
lots of panoramas, but there are several things like this. I think this is the coolest example we could have let off with, though.
Yeah.
So that's
Because
pretty
also they
neat.
connect. Because there's a Frodo that's over here
Yep.
as well, but that's not as cool visually.
Yeah,
to,
that,
to
that's
have like
that's
a gap.
this is about the most.
Yeah.
like a
and
s-
that's out of the same pack too. That's
yeah,
the really
that's
cool
true.
part.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is really cool. We'll leave that there because it's neat. Captain of Unbar. They brought sagas back for this set, which was cool. Interesting, no battles. They said this set was developed before March of the Machine started, so there's no battles in this set. We got the Forest, the Devanru Forest. The Ring Goes South.
It also makes a little bit of sense from a mechanics standpoint because there shouldn't be that many double-faced cards in here,
True.
and having to print a bunch of double-faced cards for only the like couple of battles, like there's only really like 5 battles in the entirety of this, really,
Right.
that you could talk about. I mean,
Ooh.
there's skirmishes.
I saw some lots of online discourse about this card. Or no, yeah, this card. Yeah, and being broken in Commander. There was a big Big
That does a
brouhaha.
lot real
Yeah.
fast.
yeah. Stack the treasure, take one life. No one got the joke of me turning the ring south. Anyway, Lash of Balrog and Sauron, Lord of the Rings.
That's a real good Sauron.
Roll credits.
That's so many things.
Does amass 5
Yeah.
when you cast it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a lot
Alright.
of amass to amass.
That's the token. All right, let's get through some of the commons. Eagles of the North. It was very weird to me that these are just regular birds, but are also soldiers.
Yeah, they're sentient.
Okay. It's not clear from the card. Devanru Swamp again. Rangers of Ithilien.
Another gold berry.
Another Goldberry. Denethor, Stone Seer. Gimli, counter. There he is. Gimli, counter
Yeah.
kills.
All the counters of the kills.
Yep. Pippin, Guard of the Citadel. Foray of Orcs.
Peregrine Took.
Peregrine
the Fool of a Took.
Lobelia, Sackville, Baggins.
She's famous for trying to steal stuff from
Appetizing.
Bilbo Baggins.
Look at that food. Real yummy. That's
Oh,
something wrapped in
that's
spiderweb.
hysterical.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
funny.
thought it was cotton candy. And
Nope,
I was
that
There's
is-
no cotton candy in Lord of the Rings.
That is a poor soul
Probably.
trapped in a spiderweb. Food token. That's pretty funny.
I just thought of that bat because there's the Gimli counter kills, and then there's the Legolas
Legolas?
counter kills, and back when tokens and counters were almost the same thing, it was look, it's the kills of the counters.
The kills of the counters.
Yeah.
Sauron the Necromancer, Legolas Master Archer, Samwise the Stoutheart, and Samwise Gamgee. That's the second or third time that's happened where we've gotten
The Samwise Gamgee. Gamgee.
whatever. I don't know this stuff.
Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah. Pardon my pronunciation of things. How about second breakfast?
Yeah,
Second breakfast.
second breakfast. Perfect.
Breakfast. Elrond, Master of Healing, Doors of Durin, Banquet Guests, Nazgul. You can have 9 of them. There's 9 different arts. It's pretty cool. The Mines of Moria. This land cycle is actually quite good.
I think the Mines of Moria is the best one. I could be wrong.
I would tend to agree with you just for the sake you can activate it. Like, it's a thing that doesn't require you to have anything on board to activate it.
Yeah.
Lost Isle Calling.
Yeah, helps ramp you back after like a board wipe or some stuff. We got 4 packs to go.
4 packs left. So we will finish this off here.
Keep your eye out for surge foils too.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Forge anew.
The one that has Fortune is the one that has to. Is that the right one I'm thinking of? No, it's not. There's the one that tutors and equipment, but it specifically can't cost 1 because they're like,
Yeah.
no,
No,
Hammer
this
doesn't get-
this is that. This is that. It's this it has to cost. Oh no, there's one. You're right. There's
Yeah.
one that does it for two or 3 mana, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. This one actually does maybe work in Hammer Time in Modern. It might just be a little slow because it's 3-drop. That's not super interested in those. Nasty End.
Thing is pretty good.
Sting the Glinting Dagger. Oh yeah, that card is pretty good. Nasty End and Gimli, Mournful Avenger. All
We
right.
got a Tom Bombadil. He's just a goofy little singing.
He is a goofy little singing guy. He likes sagas.
Wizard Rocket's pretty good. Slip on the Ring pretty good. Shadowfax.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Shadowfax has the reminder text for haste
Yeah.
because famously Gandalf said, Shadowfax, show them the meaning of haste.
Yeah.
So
Still
Shadowfax has to
singing
show
haste.
you the meaning of haste.
As
Even
someone
though
who-
you probably knew.
As someone who doesn't know the lore, that is a very good bit, and I'm glad they did that. Here's the blue of those lands. Rivendell, also a pretty good
Scry
one.
2's not that powerful, I think. Like,
Yeah.
I think making 2 treasures for 2 more mana is way better than Scry 2 most of the time.
Cheap activation cost, but yeah, again,
Also,
it's
you have to have the legendary
yeah, to
in
have
play.
right. A creature too, not even permanent.
Yeah.
Peregrine Took, Weathertop is a deserted temple reprint. Voracious Fellbeast, Meriadoc, Brandybuck, and Sauron the Necromancer. And here's another one of those food tokens. That's really funny. All right, 2 packs to go here. Let's see if we can get anything very cool out of the last 2 packs. Book of Mazarbul. Shadow Summoning's kind of a cool card. They're cowards for making them come in tapped.
Yeah, I kind of wanted that to be an instant if they're coming in tapped. Like,
Here's a double display of power for you.
I love Display of Power as tech against Storm decks.
Can't be copied. You just copy all
They're
their.
like, I'll grape shot you for 20. I
Copy
was
all
like,
their grape
in
shots.
response, I'll grape shot you for 20. Did that work? Hooray!
Wizard Rockets.
Foil full art. That's so pretty.
It is
looking.
really, really pretty for a random common.
It's also part of another panorama.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it is, but on its face, it's just a regular common. Here's the last pack of this video. We have one last pack to get.
Come on, last pack magic. It's
Last-
magic cards already, so it
These
doesn't
are, yeah,
matter.
that's true.
Yeah.
Last pack magic is just magic cards. Arwen, Mortal Queen, Gimli of the Glittering Caves, Faramir, Field Commander, Samwise Gamgee. How did you just make fun of me?
Well, it's not Ganji.
I don't know. The Grey Havens, and a foil Frodo Baggins, and a foil borderless Barad-dûr, the black of the Legend Untapped lands, and that's it for the box.
The short
So-
version is that there's probably more R's in everything than you're saying.
Okay, I can get behind that. Well, we didn't get anything super cool. We got a lot of very cool stuff though, and if you like this box, you can it can be yours just by leaving a comment in this video. Tell us what you would do with the One Ring if you had it.
Yeah.
So that's gonna do it for this video. We'll be back. When's the next set? Magic set. Commander Masters, I think.
Wilds of Eldraine is.
That's September. I think there's a Commander Master set coming out in August.
Yeah, I think there's. Yeah, but that's all reprints. So
Yeah.
no new cards.
True. True.
Is it? Or wait, there's new cards in the Commander Masters, isn't there?
Masters shouldn't be.
I think there's. I feel like maybe there's a Commander product for the Commander Masters.
Maybe that's
that
right.
had a new card. In
Either way, at the worst case, Wilds of Eldraine comes out in the fall, and we will be looking forward to that. Until then, we will see you then. Have a good one, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in.